Hello, welcome to the news of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Headline today. A workshop on promoting digital transformation in the Mekong Delta took place. Tiền Phong newspaper held the inauguration ceremony of the representative office of the Mekong Delta in Cần Thơ City. The conference on imaging diagnostics science of HCMC was held in Cần Thơ City. Top news. In Cần Thơ City, on the morning of October 29, a workshop on promoting digital transformation in the Mekong Delta took place. The workshop was held by Tiền Phong newspaper in collaboration with Cần Thơ City People's Committee and Vietnam Post and Telecommunications Group, or VNPT. Opening speech, Standing Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Những, informed that Cần Thơ City has basically built a full legal framework on digital transformation, which defines digital transformation as on three pillars: digital government, digital economy, and digital society. In that light, Cần Thơ has also established a steering committee on city-level digital transformation. Within the framework of the workshop, attendees discussed policy and institutional foundations to promote digital transformation in the Mekong Delta. Many issues that need special attention in implementing digital transformation at all levels of the government. Digital transformation in the management of natural resources, environment, and agriculture in the Mekong Delta. Difficulties are being encountered when we carry out digital conversion. Also, on the morning of October 29, the Institute of Journalism, the Academy of Journalism and Communications celebrated its 60th founding anniversary. This is a special occasion to review the pride of the past of the Institute of Journalism. At once, this is also an opportunity to look back the achievements and many limitations following orientations to develop the Academy of Journalism and Communications in the future.
The Institute of Journalism currently has 3 majors for bachelor degrees, including journalism, mass communication, and multimedia communication. The 2 majors in training for a master degree in journalism are journalism and media management. The Institute also trained PhD, Doctor of Philosophy in journalism, along with many short-term training programs for all subjects of position and titles in the system of press agencies and media management in Vietnam. Over the past 60 years, the Faculty of Journalism and the Institute of Journalism have trained nearly 20,000 students, learners, and postgraduates for cohorts, systems, and levels. These generations have grown up, continued their good tradition, affirmed their identity, and made many worthy contributions to the cause of journalism and communications for the cause of innovation for the country. At the celebration, along with gratitude to leaders, officials, and lecturers, the Institute of Journalism also organized a seminar, The 60-Year Tradition of Training and Research, with some issues asked.
On the morning of October 29, also, Tiền Phong newspaper held the inauguration ceremony of the representative office of the Mekong Delta in Cần Thơ City. Mr. Phạm Văn Hiểu, Standing Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, come Chairman of the City People's Council, Mr. Trần Việt Trường, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, came for attendance. Speaking at the ceremony, journalist Lê Xuân Sơn, editor-in-chief of Tiền Phong newspaper, said, with the attention of the party committee, government, departments, and sectors of Cần Thơ City, in recent years, Tiền Phong newspaper invested in building and completing the office of the representative board. Tiền Phong newspaper representative agency hopes that the city's agencies, departments, and sectors will support creating conditions for the office to reflect timely socio-economic information of the city, as well as information and organize its activities in premises in the Mekong Delta. We turn to other news. On the morning of October 29, the conference on imaging diagnostics science of HCMC was held in Cần Thơ City. More than 1,100 medical doctors and technicians in the field of imaging and radiologic technology nationwide attended.
At the conference, delegates discussed new trends in imaging diagnostic, AL, light chain diagnostic in neuroimaging, neurointerventions, oncology, thoracic, intervention, imaging diagnostic 2, diagnostic imaging in obstetrics, male genitalia, nuclear medicine, medical technology, correct understanding of cancer screening, purposes, values, and limitations of current means, biosafety update in imaging diagnostic techniques, particularly in Cần Thơ City. Doctor Specialist Level 2, Huỳnh Minh Phú, Cần Thơ City General Hospital gave a speech on imaging diagnostics in the Mekong Delta, the current situation and development orientation. Doctor Specialist Level 2, Bùi Ngọc Thuấn, and Doctor Specialist Level 1, Trần Công Khánh, Cần Thơ Central General Hospital expressed speeches on characteristics of brain perfusion, computed tomography images in patients with cerebral infarction and the situation of interventional imaging diagnostic at the hospital, so on and so forth.
On the evening of October 28, Cần Thơ University of Medicine and Pharmacy and Angels Program Bohirincha in Chao Hien, Vietnam Liability Limited Company held a conference on scientific conference with the theme The Awareness of Stroke Among Students and the Community. At the scientific event, the students were introduced by Dr. Lê Văn Minh, Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, Cần Thơ University of Medicine and Pharmacy, such as causes and signs to recognize an impending stroke going to happen, do's and don'ts, or rules that you should follow when dealing with stroke patients, emergency procedures and stroke treatments, the golden hour in stroke treatment, as well as stroke screening measures, so on and so forth. On October 29th, Cần Thơ Vocational College held a ceremony of closing and awarding diplomas to students of the college level 19.1 and intermediate level 20.3 cohorts.
There are a total of 516 students, eligible students, to graduate in this first stage, including 410 college students and 106 intermediate students. They are from faculties such as electrical and electronic, IT, electric refrigeration, mechanical engineering, and so on. On this occasion, 13 students with high achievements in the cohorts were rewarded by the principal of Cần Thơ Vocational College.
With its advantage of being one of 5 central cities, Cần Thơ City has always received the attention of investors in the past years. In addition to looking for domestic investors, the city also looks forward to attracting foreign direct investment, or FDI.
Takeshi Food Vietnam Company Limited has a total investment of $8 billion and is located in Trang 2 Industrial Park in Ô Môn District, Cần Thơ City. It is one of the FDI projects that has officially been in operation since June 2022. This is also the first foreign investment project of this 100% Japanese-owned company in Vietnam, operating in the field of processing and manufacturing spices, ingredients, and food.
Right from the moment the enterprise intends to invest in building a factory in Cần Thơ City, we were directed and guided by the leaders of the City People's Committee and competent departments and agencies to learn about the investment environment in Cần Thơ City. We also received support in legal procedures such as applying for an investment license, establishing a legal entity, and applying for a license to build a factory. Moreover, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we were facilitated to quickly complete the construction plan as well as put the factory into operation.
As a 100% Thai-invested enterprise, Pattaya Food Industries Vietnam Company Limited has been operating in Trang 1 Industrial Park in Binh Thuy District for about 24 years, with its business of processing canned seafood products for export and domestic consumption. The company constantly strives to innovate its technology to improve product quality. Along with that, the company has always received the attention and support of Cần Thơ City government in developing production and business over the years.
I think Cần Thơ City, considering as one of the most attractive city of Vietnam in Mekong Delta area, or considering other southern Vietnam, for foreign direct investment or FDI. That's because there's nice and skillful people are living here with an environmental friendly industry perspective, and that is still very positive for the current investor stay still.
In this October, Cần Thơ City granted 2 new FDI projects with a total investment capital of about $160 million. Accumulatively, in 10 months of this year, the city has granted 4 new FDI projects with a registered capital of $174 million. As of now, there are 85 foreign direct investment projects in the area with a total registered investment capital of about $2,223 million.
The city's People Committee has developed a steering board for supporting businesses investing in Cần Thơ City with the mission of researching and evaluating the potentials of the markets, trends and investment partners to support investors with their investment in the city.
With specific mechanisms and policies, diverse investment calling fields, and the companionship of the authority at all levels, Cần Thơ City is continuing to make efforts to create an open, transparent, and attractive investment and business environment in the eyes of FDI investors.
And now, let's look at the weather forecast. That's all for Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Thanks so much for your attention. Please visit us on website kênh youtube.vn. Bye for now.